Hi everybody, welcome to TNT, coming to you all the way from Penang, and an invitation to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to keep up to date with some of the main stories around Thailand and the region. Got my trusty pointer here ready to go. Now, this story started, well, I was walking past a King Power duty-free franchise at the Phuket International Airport on Sunday, aware of the story that King Power were looking to close down 3 of their franchises. Well, that's what I thought the story was at international airports in Thailand. As I walked past, I was thinking, this shop is packed with passengers trying to find a bargain before they head home. What's the problem? I thought we'd just dig into this a bit today, and some of the numbers are a bit surprising. Let's start with the story in the Bangkok Post. It starts off with a headline: King Power seek to exit duty-free contract, it says, at 5 airports. And the King Power duty-free seeking the termination of a contract with the airports of Thailand for its duty-free business at 5 international airports. And the AOT shares went into a dive on Monday. We'll check that in a moment. Now, the airports they're speaking specifically about a bit further down there: Suvarnabhumi, Don Mueang, Chiang Mai, Phuket and Hat Yai. Airports of Thailand, the AOT, also run the international airport at Chiang Rai. Doesn't look like there's a duty-free shop there. I'm just checking the airports of Thailand shares. We go back to Sunday, they were listed around about 32 Thai baht, and today they're down to 28 Thai baht. Well, that's a drop for sure, but let's go a bit further back. And we go to this chart, which covers the airports of Thailand over 5 years. And if we check today, on the right there, it's 28 baht. But if we go back to 2023, the price was up to 75 baht. So at the moment, it is heading towards a third of its value back in 2023. And the majority of that drop, as you can see, has been this year, where it's just literally gone off the cliff. Which makes you ask the question, what do the Thai stockholders know about the airports of Thailand that we don't? Going back to the story, says the company cited the impacts on its business from the government's decision to lower levies on wine, a continued drop in tourists, especially from China due to safety concerns, the COVID-19 pandemic, or I suppose the recovery from it, and geopolitical and trade wars. So I think just about any business in Thailand could probably use most of those as an excuse for lower sales. Of those, though, the levy on wines, I mean, if you are aware of the cost of wines in Thailand, have you noticed an appreciable drop in the costs ever since the start of the year? I think not. As for a drop in Chinese tourists, okay, there has been a significant drop, and they were by far the most frequent nationality going to the King Power duty-free stores, not just at the airport, but at the King Power outlets in the tourist areas around the country. So let's find out a little bit more about King Power. And the Bangkok Post article continuing, it came after King Power Corp appointed a new CEO on June the 4th, replacing Ayawat Siwatanaprabha, who moved to the role of executive chairman. Who is Ayawat? Well, he's the son of Vishai Siwatanaprabha. He's the man who died back in October 2018, Leicester City owner, among 5 dead in helicopter crash. And for you remember, the billionaire and 2 members of his staff, the pilot and a passenger, were killed when the aircraft spiraled out of control and crashed in a fireball. And it said it had just cleared the King Power Stadium when it came down. But an analyst on the aviation sector at Pi Securities said on the company's YouTube program that he did not expect King Power to walk away from the duty-free business at the 5 airports. And King Power, he says, only wanted to renegotiate the existing contract with the airport agency and expected its talks with the AOT to find a way out on the issue. So King Power Duty Free is not listed on the stock exchange. We can't check their share price. But if we go back to the AOT, let's try and find out why they've lost nearly a third of their value since 2023. Whilst this King Power issue's only been around for a month and has been part of the cause over the drop in the recent weeks, why is airports of Thailand dropping so much since 2023, when they're starting to talk about opening new terminals at Suvarnabhumi Airport, increasing the size of Chiang Mai Airport, and Phuket International Airport. At some stage, the tourists will keep on coming. I think the current drop is just a blip on the radar, and most people would expect at some stage tourists to, well, start returning to Thailand, certainly for the next high season. How does that explain the airports of Thailand dropping in value on the stock exchange so much? Be interested to hear your thoughts on the matter, so jump into the comments section, and we might jump in there tomorrow and read out some of your theories on why you think airports of Thailand is just doing so incredibly badly, with their share price falling off a cliff recently and falling from that all-time high back in 2023 when it was valued at 75. Interested to hear your comments. Please subscribe to the channel, and we look forward to seeing you next time.